there's a little tree creeper that's obviously feeding its young in the whole of this beautiful back window. We live by the stream. Welcome to Art and Nature Diaries.
My name is Lisa, and it is early in the morning, and I'm just picking up a bottle of natural, wild, mineral water. It is spring water.
Hello, darling. I'm so lucky because I have a friend who's given me access. Hello, and you too. It's given me access to a stream that's at the bottom of her garden, and so I'm going to go down there and do some sketching. I don't think the cat's going to come with me, but anyway, let's see what we can find.
So we're just passing through the gate and down the path to the edge of the bank where there is the stream. It's so magical. It's beautiful.
And by this stream is wild garlic, which is so beautiful at this time because it's not too pungent. It's about to be, because you can see here the flowers are about to come up, the white flowers of wild garlic. But this is excellent for making homemade pesto.
I've come across a boundary. Basically, there's a barbed wire fence that divides the land from one ownership to another. So I'm going to actually have to go back up and find another way of accessing the stream. So it's all part of the exploration. At this stage, I'm wondering if I'm carrying too much with all these materials, and I need to get over this barbed wire fence. I do actually have permission to get over it. I'm allowed to go into the neighbour's field. But normally one does actually go over stiles and through gates and closing them after you, there's a countryside etiquette. But this isn't a problem. Ta-da! I can hear that the stream is behind this beautiful row of blackthorn blossom. And now I can be quiet and still. I've found a place to be, connect and to listen to the beauty of my surroundings that I'm a part of. Sometimes I get an intuition or an idea, an instinct to do something, and it can come from somewhere else, not necessarily from me. And here I felt very drawn actually by the water. So I literally got up and took myself and this beautiful piece of Waterford watercolour paper and placed it into the stream. And I really like the sense of touch, and so to feel the vitality of the water and of the earth, and then to bring them together and rub it all together onto the paper, that just made me feel a visceral connection. And then through that one can get the feeling of something being created. It leads then on to the experience of seeing another sense, and then just being drawn to what to then focus on. I brought with me in my satchel a book on coral, and I do that like most artists probably have a really good art book collection, but I think his drawings inspired me. There's one in particular, where is it now? That one, just the way he's using his pencil, charcoal stick, whatever he's using, it's just so soft, and I think that really depicts the light and the way the tree is quite fresh. So I brought him along for inspiration and here I'm working on this piece, drawing really. Every time I look up, I imagine one of the romantic painters or somebody like Corot paint this scene. Here I'm using some wax crayons, so I've done a very light sketch with basically the feeling of movement. That was what I was after, and the sense of flow. So I've kept it very light, and now I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I've got a sense that it's going to be just being playful. So I've got my watercolors here and some brushes, and I'm just going to see what happens. I'm not afraid of ruining it, because basically it does not matter. It's simply discovering what effects one gets. So I'm even going to take that risk and film this. So I've got the water, and at this time of the day there's some amazing sort of purples, so the wax is going to show that coming up. So I'm just literally imagining seeing the way the water's flowing around. So that's what I'm putting in now. Even though it's brown, in fact that even goes up into the bank.
Wax and water doesn't mix, so that's how you get these wonderful textures. And where however dark you go over, how much paint you put over the wax, it will shine through. It's wonderful.
I just want to make a darker colour, so I'm putting Algerian crimson and French ultramarine blue together, and it's a bit red on the red side, so there we go. It's going to be quite a dark colour, this. A bit more of the brown. Nice rich colour. Oh my god, dare I dive in with such a dark colour. Let's see. I am not a traditional watercolourist, so please don't get any sense or idea of that. I am not. Exactly what I wanted. I remember a teacher I once had say to me, sometimes Lisa, more gentle, to brush colour on as though you're brushing the colour onto a butterfly's wing. I've never forgotten that.
I am in absolute bliss. To me this is like heaven on earth. The sound of the water gurgling away as it channels its way around this island, and the alder, the wild garlic, the scent of it, the bird song, sunlight. There's a certain softness. It's so inspiring, and to me this feels like an awakening with that fresh spring energy. So I feel very inspired, and I'd like to bring that, have a quality of something that I can access now within me and bring it into some artwork at home. But how wonderful it is just to sit here and be here. So lucky.